What's going on, everybody? Today, I'm going to take the album that kind of got me into metal back in my day, back in the middle school days, As Daylight Dies. This album is my favorite Killswitch album, one of my favorite albums of all time, and I'm going to individually rank every track from the album. This is the deluxe edition. There's, I think, 15 tracks. And to avoid me putting half of this album in S tier, I think I'm going to have to make the tough decision. I think I'm only going to put 3. I'm going to limit S tier to only 3 songs. And then everything else I will rank accordingly. Because, to be honest, if I didn't set a limit for S tier, there would probably be 8 songs in S tier. And that would make for a boring tier list, I would think. So here we go. We're going in track order. So starting with the first track, Daylight Dies. Amazing opening track. Really just sets the mood for the entire album. Great chorus. I'm leaning between high B or high A, or like high B to mid A. I'll probably have to go back and rearrange some stuff, but for now, we're going to put it at the top of B tier. Great intro, though. This is Absolution. Just kind of keeps going off of what Daylight Dies builds from the intro. Just smashing riffs. I mean, just listen to this opening riff. Like, you just get right into it. Let's get over to the chorus. Ugh. Dude, this album's so nostalgic for me. Ugh. Has to go in A tier, I think. Has to. All right. Arms of Sorrow. I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of my favorite songs of all time, and I don't know how this doesn't go in S tier. Like, I'm just going to play one part of the song that literally gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. It's not focusing, but dude, every fucking time, chills. I adore that song so much. So that's easy S tier. Unbroken. I don't like it as much as Daylight Dies. I don't think it deserves to be C tier, so we're gonna put it in B for now. All right, the next song. Guys, listen. It's My Curse. It might be the greatest metalcore song ever written. That's where it goes. There's no arguments. If you want to argue, comment. Argue with me. Tell me that this song does not belong in S tier. Tell me. I want you to make a try. Just try. You can't. Because you're just wrong. If you do. If you think that, you're wrong. I know music is subjective. My Curse, it's not subjective. It's fact. Now, For You is an interesting one for me. Pretty cool intro riff. I'm not the biggest fan of the chorus for You, but there's one part of the song that's going to probably elevate it from C tier to B tier for me personally. And let me find that part. The whole, second half of that song, it's so good. I'm probably gonna put it right after Daylight Dies, I think. So move Unbroken over here. I think I like that. All right, now on to track 7, Still Beats Your Name. Really fast, kind of tremolo picking guitars. The chorus is pretty cool. I'm probably gonna put it after Unbroken. I think there might be 1 or 2 C tiers in this album for me. Maybe 1, but I think Still Beats Your Name is still good enough to be in B tier. Now, the scary thing is I just looked up and I saw that I have 2 in S tier, and I'm going to limit myself to 3. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. Going to have to make some tough decisions later on. All right, track 8, Eye of the Storm. Okay, I do remember I really like Eye of the Storm's chorus. Let me see if do I like it more in Unbroken's chorus? I do. I do. So I think Eye of the Storm is going to go right after For You. Oh, no. It's going to be so tough to choose what gets that last S tier spot because Break the Silence is probably in the running. It's so good. I mean, I think it's A tier, like automatically. It's just does it get that S tier spot or not? And then with the Adam D vocals in the chorus, oh my god. Whew. For now, I'm gonna put it at the top of A tier. For now, but it could make its way up into S tier. I gotta look at the rest of the album. All right, on to Desperate Times, track 10. BPM wise, probably the slowest song on the album by far, because this album's really just freaking go go go. A lot of like just feels like impending doom over this song. Like you feel like when this song is playing that the world is just collapsing around you. The sky's falling. It's just it feels like an outlier for the rest of the album though. It's just way slower. I think I'm leaning top of C tier for now. All right, well, here's a freaking contender for the S tier spot. Track 11, Reject Yourself. Oh, the riff. I have this is the deluxe edition, but I think for the normal album, this is the closer. And god damn, what a fucking closer, huh? I mean, I love this song to death. Just from the opening riff alone. And I think the ending's pretty sick too. Kind of like a tappy, like fade outro. Let me skip forward. Yeah. I think this might take the last spot for me. I think it's gonna sit right there at S tier. But here's the question: which one I like more, Arms of Sorrow or Reject Yourself? I love the opening riff to Reject Yourself, but god, dude, freaking Arms of Sorrow just makes me feel I'm just like levitating in the clouds. So I'll probably keep that order. All right, I'm not 100% like familiar with. I've heard these songs, B1 and Let the Bridges Burn, but probably my least listened on the album. So I'll have to do a little refresher. Okay, I do remember this. Oh yeah, I do like this chorus. Does anyone riff better than Adam D? Like, my god. Okay. I'm thinking B1 probably goes at the bottom of B tier or the top of C tier. We might do that. I think we'll do that. All right, Let the Bridges Burn, track 13. That's a cool riff. It's a cool chorus. To the blast beats right after. Man, I actually really like that a lot. Let me get a refresher on B1 real quick, because I think it's going to be better than B1. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I like the vibe. I like the vibe better of Let the Bridges Burn. So, and honestly, I think it's good enough to be bottom of B tier. I really like that one a lot. All right, and we are finishing off. Oh, wait. Oh, I have an extra B1 here for some reason. I don't know why. Just ignore that. But we're finishing off with two bangers. This Fire and Holy Diver. We'll start with This Fire. I mean, this one slaps. Opening riff. It has a very simple, catchy chorus, too. Oh, man. That's going to go in A tier. Do I like it better than This Is Absolution? The Adam D vocals are going to save it. So we'll put This Fire after This Is Absolution. And then last track, Holy Diver. Holy Diver's sick. And I think the solo in this song is like one of the best like metal rock solos like ever. Even though it's a cover song, like dude, the solo rips in this song. Great solo. I used to know how to play that. I need to relearn it. Holy Diver is going to be A tier. And honestly, I think it's going to go... I think this Fire is going to be the bottom of A tier, and then Holy Diver will be third. Yeah, I think that's it. That's tier list. I think that's great. That's a great tier list. Top, Cream of the Crop, My Curse, Arms of Sorrow, Reject Yourself. Those are fantastic. I don't know if a lot of people would have Arms of Sorrow as high as I have it, but man, I freaking love that song. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think about this tier list. And if you want to see me do more tier lists for albums, give me some album suggestions. Obviously, if you know anything about Killswitch, you know what my taste in music is. A lot of that kind of early 2000s metalcore stuff. I listen to a lot of new stuff too, though. So I'm going to kind of work my way up to the newer stuff. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like. Comment some albums you want me to check out. Maybe I'll make a tier list for it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.